Kxo El Centro, California.
Good morning.
It's another beautiful day.
That it is. A little humid. There's a little humidity in the air, but it's still a beautiful morning.
Yes. And, that humidity is just going to kind of pass through.
That's fine. Doesn't need to make itself comfortable.
Yeah. And also, the higher elevations may end up with a little bit of moisture.
You mean our mountain range in Imperial Valley?
Yes. Yeah, yes, exactly.
Yeah, the Imperial Valley Alps.
Well, of course. And that's, of course, where you will find the Mount Signal Ski Chalet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not open right now, but you can go up and at least get a good look.
Yeah.
And that gives you something to look forward to.
Yes. Exactly what, I'm not sure, but...
I'm not either.
Yeah, you can look forward to it. Oh, well. And let's see. You can check our community calendar to see what's going on. It's a blank page, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Very, very unusual. Not our desire, that's for sure.
Yes. So not much else I can say about that. It's liable to be that way for a while as well.
Well, I look forward to the day that will change and return.
Yes. Let's hope it's not that far down the road.
Down the road, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready for some birthdays?
I'm ready for birthdays.
Okay, we got our big shot birthdays today. Actress Sally Kellerman. Sally Kellerman, among many other things, was the original Hot Lips Houlihan in the movie MASH. She played the role in the movie, not on the TV show. She is 83. Okay, let's hear your best Tarzan yell.
Yeah, I don't do Tarzan yells.
Okay.
But you can check with Carol Burnett, and she probably did the best one that anybody ever remembered.
You're probably right. Anyway, actor Ron Ely was Tarzan in a number of movies. He's 82. Actor Stacy Keach, 79. Charlie Watts plays drums for the Rolling Stones. Mm-hmm. He's 79. Actor, director Charles Hayde is 77. Singer Chubby Tavares of Tavares, 76. And let's hear it for the Beaver. Leave it to Beaver. Jerry Mathers, 72.
Mathers.
He just keeps getting older, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Actress Joanna Gleason, 70. Actor Dennis Haysbert is 66. Right now, probably best known for the Allstate commercials, but he was in the movie Major League.
Yeah, he's done a couple of movies
in
his career. Yeah.
Yes. And let's see, comedian Dana Carvey is 65. Actor Gary Grimes, 65. Michael Steele of the Bangles, 65. Actor Liam Cunningham is 59. And actress Paula Gale, 50. Actor Anthony Montgomery, 49. Comedian Wayne Brady, 48. Actor Wentworth Miller, 48. Actor Zachary Quinto is 43. Actor Dominic Cooper, 42. Actress Nikki Cox, 42. Actor Justin Long, 42. Actor Dion Richmond, 42. Actress Morena Baccarin is 41. Actress Aquafina is 32. And actress Brittany Curran is 30. And coming up, we've got to look at some local birthdays.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground, covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886. 866 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
We are celebrating our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Austin Mendoza, RJ Gunn, Patricia Wirt, Jordan Selking, Jerry Irving, Hazel Herrick, Karen Hines, Elsa Valenzuela, Socorro Martinez, Carlitos Espinosa, Elsa Ariano, Glenda Holdridge, Heather Velasco, John Rivera, Lupe Estala, Maggie Mendoza, Margot Alcantar, Rachel Dunny, Ricardo Garcia, Roland Frias, Sergio Mesa, Toby Salgado, Ariana Kearns, Jenny Aguilar, and happy birthday, Rick Ramirez. Okay, there's
That's
our
right.
birthdays.
He's-
DJ Toby on the list. And, Tracy's husband, Rick.
Yeah,
Okay.
birthday today.
Yes. Oh, well. The local news is coming up, and we'll update what's going on around the valley, among other things. We will also update the weather. We'll go in depth with some weather and share that with you. It's going to get hot. We know that.
No secret.
Yes. And I think there's something new in the world of Oreo cookie flavors. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Carrot cake Oreos.
You know what? It'll probably work.
It probably would. I love carrot cake
Yep.
and Oreos. My only issue is, why are they messing with an Oreo? What was wrong with it to begin with?
Volume.
Okay.
Yeah, they want
Marketing.
more volume. Marketing.
Yes. I am waiting, however, for a kale Oreo.
You're going to be waiting a long time.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll pass on the kale. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okie dokie. Anyway, are you ready? We've got news.
We've got news. That's what I hear.
We're going to jump in with a look at World and California news headlines right now. And it's all brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. Another excessive heat warning coming your way. Call Lock Air Conditioning today.
House Joe Biden is speaking out, the presumptive Democratic nominee, moments ago in Philadelphia.
Peaceful protesters dispersed in order for a president from the doorstep of the People's House, the White House, using tear gas and flash grenades in order to stage a photo op.
Mr. Trump walked to historic St. John's Episcopal Church and held up a Bible after he announced,
We cannot allow the righteous cries of peaceful protesters to be drowned out by an angry mob.
4 officers were wounded in St. Louis. Chief John Hayden.
A group of folks, 200 or so, obviously had no intention on protesting or doing anything constructive and started throwing things. They started looting.
A police officer in Las Vegas is in critical condition after he was shot in the head. CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Lock Air Conditioning wants you to protect the things you care about. Protect your family with the air scrubber that utilizes Active Pure, certified technology to protect against airborne and surface contaminants. Clean, deodorize, purify, and protect not only your family, but your home. The air scrubber installs easily to your heating and cooling system, and it's made in the USA. Call Lock Air Conditioning now for details. 760-353-4501. Lock Air Conditioning, and protect the things you care about. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Heading into Monday night's demonstrations, Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti had a message for residents.
Don't be dumb. Don't make a mistake that lasts much more than today, but that can stay with you for months and years in your life. Don't do it.
It appears most residents heeded that advice. While there were some arrests Monday night, the level of discord seen over the weekend did not occur. An investigation is underway into an officer-involved shooting in Vallejo. It happened shortly after midnight following a report of looting. There was a confrontation with a person who rammed a patrol vehicle and then led police officers on a high-speed chase. And following this weekend's protests that caused a lot of damage in many cities in California, some volunteers showed up Monday to help clean things up. Nicole Parra helped in Sacramento.
I just wanted to come here, grab a broom and bucket, and help clean up the community, and talk to Daryl Steinberg, the mayor of Sacramento, this morning, and he was just so pleased to see all the wonderful volunteers.
Steve Clausen, California News.
World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. They're the folks you can trust on to get you through the summer.
O'Reilly. Right now at O'Reilly Auto Parts, pick up 5 quarts of Mobil 1 full synthetic motor oil for $28.95 and get a $10 O'Reilly gift card after mail-in rebate. You can even order at O'ReillyAuto.com and we'll deliver it curbside. Protect your engine from sludge and wear at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I saved big money with the Progressive Home and Auto Bundle, so I finally bought that new set of golf clubs. Watch out, Fairway. Here I come.
This is not a real testimonial. Sure, customers can save big with Progressive, but your other expenses won't just disappear. Are those clubs going to help you when the hot water heater dies? Also, it sounds like your money is better spent on golf lessons.
Time to go shoot the course record.
No, but maybe time for a reality check. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
And we have page 1 of the local news, page 1 of service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Tuesday morning, several hundred people gathered on the steps of the Imperial Valley Courthouse in a peaceful protest. The event, organized by the Imperial Valley Social Justice League and the local Black Lives Matter groups. It was a peaceful affair that lasted about 2 hours. The rally was held to deal with the recent death of George Floyd in Minneapolis and the deaths of other people of color at the hands of law enforcement officers. Prior to the event, there was some confusion as to an apparent hacker who sent out a notice Monday morning that the event had been canceled. There were also rampant rumors throughout the day as internet trolls reported busloads of violent protesters would be arriving in the valley. There was even a report of pallets of bricks ready for demonstrators. Walmart barricaded 2 of their 3 main entrances and limited customers entering the store. Target closed early. Several downtown El Centro businesses boarded up windows as a precaution. Law enforcement presence at the rally was minimal, but officers from several agencies were staged a few blocks away from the courthouse. Local organizers, however, were able to control a peaceful group that encouraged the community to come together to fight racism. The rally broke up at about 8:15 p.m. with no apparent instances reported. Well, the County Board of Supervisors meet today since it's Tuesday. Here's more on that story.
They again recommend the public does not attend. The meeting will be video streamed live. To view the meeting, go to the county website. Questions or comments on agenda items can be delivered through the clerk of the board. They can be submitted during regular business hours. Board goes into public session at 10 o'clock this morning. Supervisors will appoint a 5th member to the Board of Retirement. The other items will deal with service agreements. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time, 7:43.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the valley, on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And Quick Lane has the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro.
The Imperial Irrigation District reminds you to keep metallic balloons away from power lines. With graduation ceremonies and even Father's Day, Mylar balloons are popular gifts, but the IID says they can be a problem. The metallic coating on these balloons conduct electricity and can cause a short circuit when it comes in contact with power lines. This can lead to large-scale power outages, fires, and more. The IID suggests that you never release a Mylar balloon outdoors. Keep Mylar balloons away from power lines. Use a balloon weight and never use metallic ribbon with metallic balloons. Always deflate metallic balloons and dispose of them properly. Well, lean cuisine. It's in the news this morning with a recall. Here's more on that story. It's fettuccine Alfredo. Oh, Carol, I was just going to, give you the story anyway.
Well, I'm sorry, the fettuccine is not on my low-carb diet.
Is that right? Well, the recall is to do with the misbranding and undeclared allergens. The product in question was produced and packaged on April 22nd. There has been no adverse effects from the misbranding. The issue came to light after several consumers complained the fettuccine Alfredo contained chicken. Chicken was not mentioned in the labeling. Consumers who have purchased the product are being advised not to consume them. The product should be thrown away or returned to place of purchase. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Yes, the doors are open at Green's Jewelry and Gifts, just in time for graduation, and they're following all CDC guidelines. We're all doing our best to get through this. Now, there's lots of proud students moving on and proud parents seeing their kids succeed. You can give something special to your graduate with a keepsake gift from Green's Jewelry and Gifts. Green's has plenty of gift-giving ideas that can be treasured for a lifetime. There's no better way to show your graduate how proud you are of them than with a gift from Green's Jewelry and Gifts, 670 Broadway in El Centro. And don't forget Dad, Father's Day is June 21st.
It's page 2 of the local news and a look at the weather. Brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Here's an update on COVID-19. As of yesterday, June 1st, tested, the number is 11,131. We had 1,751 positive cases. Recovered 931, active 793, and we had 29 deaths. That's as of yesterday. The IID Board of Directors, their meeting is coming up today as well. Here's more on that story.
They meet this afternoon. It is the bi-weekly meeting of the board. Again, the meeting will be open to the board of directors and staff. Directors will be asked to take action on energy regulations and a Narrows exchange agreement with the San Diego Gas and Electric. Rest of the action agenda will deal with work authorizations. A live stream of the meeting will be available on the IID website. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And this one here pleases me. Citizen tip results in an arrest. It happened on Thursday afternoon last week. The concerned citizen called the Border Patrol to report a suspicious dump truck near Holt Avenue and Orange Avenue in El Centro. Agents responded and found the truck in the reported location. The agents interviewed the 16-year-old driver of the truck. He was a lawfully admitted permanent resident. The teen admitted to having illegal aliens in the cargo area of the truck. The agents searched and found 7 men, all adult Mexican nationals. The driver was charged with human smuggling and turned over to his father. The 7 men were deported back to Mexico. And remember the one that did not get away? Here's more on that story.
Over the years, there have been many reports of copper theft. There has not been that many reports of arrests for copper theft. Late last week, there was an arrest. The county sheriff's office received a 911 call reporting of the theft of copper wire at the Mesquite Lake Energy Park on Highway 111. Deputies immediately responded and enlisted the help of the Imperial Police Department. Suspect vehicle was spotted and stopped near Clark and Dogwood Roads. 2 suspects were arrested. All the stolen material was returned to Mesquite Lake. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And we'll be back with a look at the weather.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
Carol Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, an excessive heat warning is in effect through Thursday in the Imperial and Yuma valleys. Look for highs approaching or exceeding the 110-degree mark. Cooler weather with dry conditions will set in over the weekend. Our high yesterday, 100, our low, 78. Mostly cloudy this morning, then gradually becoming sunny. Look for a high near 106, east-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 78, west wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Wednesday, sunny and hot with a high near 111, west-southwest wind about 5 miles per hour. We have 83 degrees downtown El Centro, 40% relative humidity, wind out of the south-southeast 7 to 10 miles an hour. Your border wait, it's an hour downtown, no waiting sentry, 20 minutes pedestrian. Eastport about a 10-minute wait, no waiting sentry, no waiting at the ready lane. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Going on now at Derma's Floor Covering, Shaw Floors introduces the Floorvana sale, including the original Cortec waterproof vinyl plank with cork backing and carpet with stain resistant and waterproof. Plus, wood and tile are on sale with special financing on approved credit. Their doors are open and following all CDC guidelines, keeping your family and our family safe. Stop by Derma's Floor Covering in Imperial and see the Shaw Floor Gallery today, serving the Imperial Valley since 1978 and still going strong. Happy birthday.
Well, it's sports time. So what's going on? Well, Major League Baseball owners and players are still talking. The owners say they're willing to pay players prorated salaries. They want a shorter 2020 season, according to the latest reports. By all appearances, the two sides are moving closer to an agreement to play. Major League Baseball intends to propose a shorter season in which they would pay players a full prorated share of their salary, sources told ESPN. The league believes the late March agreement allows it to set the schedule and that this would fulfill players' pro rata desire. Meanwhile, the Notre Dame football team was going to head to Ireland for the annual matchup against Navy. It was scheduled for August 29th in Dublin, Ireland, but because of the coronavirus pandemic, they will face each other at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis, most likely on Labor Day weekend, according to Notre Dame officials. The decision to move the game to Navy for the first time in the 94-year history of the series was made after extensive consultation with the Irish government, medical authorities, and the administrative staffs at both schools.
Today's indoor forecast calls for 78 degrees and a strong chance of comfort and saving money. That's the word from your Imperial Irrigation District, who encourages you to set your air conditioning thermostat to 78 degrees or higher to help you save money on your electric bill during the summer heat. You can also use floor or ceiling fans to create more indoor comfort. Just remember that fans cool people, so turn them off when you leave a room. For more energy-saving ideas, check out iid.com/summer savings.
In other news, Wes Unseld, a Washington Bullet Hall of Famer and NBA champion, has passed away at the age of 74. Unseld, among the greatest rebounders in the history of the NBA. He was inducted into the Naismith Hall of Fame in 1988, ranks as the 12th leading rebounder in NBA history, and passed away at the age of 74. Meanwhile, Las Vegas Raiders rookie receiver Henry Ruggs III, the team's top draft pick, cut his thigh recently while moving things into a trailer. A Raiders source said that Ruggs will be fine. And in news from WWE Raw, well, it was announced that a retirement ceremony would be held for Rey Mysterio after Mysterio's eye was injured several weeks ago. And Mysterio will be retiring from the ring. That's it for Sports Time. Stick around. We've got to look at financial news, and it's coming up.
Communities are starting to feel the financial impact of COVID-19, but we want you to know that there is help. We have disability insurance for workers exposed to or ill with COVID-19, paid family leave for those caring for an ill or quarantined family member, and unemployment insurance for reduced hours or lost work. We're all in this together. For more information, visit covid19.ca.gov.
Let's take a look at financial news and a brief look at weather. The Dow on the way up as Wall Street focuses on easing coronavirus lockdowns and taking into consideration civil unrest throughout the nation as well. The Dow Jones Industrial Average currently at 25,626. That's up 151 points. The S&P 500 up about 7 points at 3,062. The NASDAQ is off 38 points at 9,513. Gold up $1.30 an ounce. And oil is also up 73 cents a barrel. The markets are looking to restart business activity from the closures due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and also taking a look at civil unrest throughout the U.S. as Monday night saw a fresh round of conflicts between law enforcement and protesters as President Trump threatened to dispatch troops to quell the demonstrations. Curfews were announced in Minneapolis and St. Paul. Other cities, including New York and Los Angeles, remained under curfew. And among the comments, Michael Hewson, chief analyst at CMC Markets in the UK, says that if the violence on U.S. streets continues for much longer, investors might have to cope with a lockdown of a different kind imposed by the National Guard. Investors have also been paying attention to rising Sino-American tensions, with Chinese government officials telling major state-run agricultural companies to pause purchases of some American farm goods, including pork and soybeans, according to the reports.
ECRMC, affiliated with UC San Diego Healthcare Network, is dedicated to serving the diverse needs of this region. We're expanding our facilities, investing in state-of-the-art equipment, and striving to provide our community with the highest quality services available. For information or to make an appointment, call 760-482-5000 or visit ecrmc.org. More convenience, more progress, more caring. ECRMC, more than a hospital.
We'll have mostly cloudy skies this morning, then gradually become sunny. Look for a high near 106, east-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 78, west wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tomorrow, an excessive heat warning in effect for Wednesday and Thursday. It'll be sunny tomorrow with a high near 111, west-southwest wind about 5 miles per hour. And right now downtown, we're looking at 83 degrees with that 39% relative humidity. Wind out of the south-southeast at 7 to 12 miles per hour. Your border wait, it's an hour downtown, no waiting sentry, 20 minutes pedestrian, 10 minutes at the Eastport, no waiting sentry, no waiting at the ready lane. That's it for financial news and the weather. You can check up on local news and information on our website, kxoradio.com. Find us, follow us, like us on Facebook as well.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground, covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. In northern New Jersey, Joe Biden blasts President Trump and goes to Philadelphia, one of the cities torn by violence over the past few days, to do it.
The president held up the Bible at St. John's Church yesterday. I just wish he opened it once in a while, instead of brandishing it.
The president's D.C. photo op after police used tear gas to clear peaceful protesters last night's also been denounced by the Episcopal Bishop of Washington, Marian Edgar Buddy. On CBS This Morning, she said the church was used as a prop.
If he had come to church to pray, if he had come to acknowledge the grief and the outrage that people are feeling, if he had come to speak a word of healing.
Administration officials have made it clear Mr. Trump was intent on showing strength. It came after word got out he spent part of Friday in an underground bunker at the White House. CBS's Weijia Jiang.
President Trump has so far resisted giving a national speech, and his advisors are split over what role he should take in addressing the unrest.
He has threatened to use the military and has called on governors and mayors to be tougher. Las Vegas was among the many cities in chaos last night. There were 2 shootings there. Sheriff Joe Lombardo says one left a police officer in critical condition.
This is a sad night for LVMPD family and a tragic night for our community. With these protests, which are leading to riots, one tragedy is only leading to another.
In another incident, Vegas police shot and killed an armed man who was in body armor outside a federal building. In St. Louis, 4 officers were wounded by gunfire. In New York City, the iconic Macy's department store was among those damaged in looting last night. It was tense in Dallas and Indianapolis.
These are trying times, and the people are restless. The people are tired of this.
In a park in Birmingham, Alabama, crews are working today to take down a Confederate monument. The action comes a day after a crowd of people tried to take it down. Our manager of surveys, Fred Backus, says there's a new CBS News poll out today assessing President Trump's performance on the 2 issues that have roiled the country this spring.
President Trump gets net negative ratings when Americans are asked about his responses to both the coronavirus outbreak and the protests, and a majority of 56% of Americans think his tweets are an attempt to divide Americans.
Well, checking Wall Street right now, split decision. The Dow is up 144 points. The NASDAQ is down 40. The S&P 500's up 4. This is CBS News.
Why settle for average? With Capital One, you can open a new savings account with a rate 5 times the national average. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Mortgage. Making the right financial decisions has never been more important. When you turn to Rocket Mortgage, we can help guide you to those right decisions now when they matter most. Mortgage rates are near historic lows, so now is a great time to call 8338-ROCKET. And if you need some extra money, a cash-out refinance could give you that financial boost you're looking for. Call today at 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com to learn more.
Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
And now a game of Commercial Chicken, brought to you by Progressive, where we see how long Flo can go without talking about insurance. Ready? Go.
Hi. Guess we should talk about something. How's the, vermicelli game in your town? Got any good Vietnamese restaurants? Vermicelli? Oh, it's a noodle. Very good. Drivers who switch to Progressive to save big.
Okay, you win. We can't help but save customers money. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
There's a court ruling that will interest fans of a TV docuseries.
Joe Exotic's Wynwood, Oklahoma Zoo goes to... his arch nemesis.
Carol Baskin.
Yep.
A judge has granted control to the Big Cat Rescue founder, determining Joe Maldonado Passage fraudulently transferred the property to his mother years ago to avoid paying a $1 million trademark judgment. Joe is serving a 22-year prison sentence for hiring a hitman for $3,000 to kill Baskin. He insists she killed an ex-husband and fed him to her tigers. The show became a huge hit on Netflix at the start of the pandemic. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
When a woman in Fort Myers, Florida, went to the front door to investigate a banging noise, she found two alligators fighting. Her door suffered damage. The two gators went off in separate directions. In northern New Jersey, I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
So, I don't know if you saw this, but there was just this big study about anxiety among us. Really interesting in this study about what can keep us up at night. One of the top stressors out of all the things to worry about is paying for health care. A huge majority of us say we're worried about that. It's totally understandable, but there's an affordable alternative to health insurance. It's MediShare. It's a Christian healthcare sharing ministry, and it has worked beautifully for more than 25 years. And not only do people save lots of money, they get access to a huge network of doctors. They get to take advantage of 24/7 live access online where they can talk to a doctor and even get prescriptions. And of course, there is the savings. With MediShare, the typical family saves $500 a month. That can help you sleep easier, too. There's a lot to love about it. No wonder it's grown so much. Here is the number to find out more. Call 866-88-BIBLE. That's 866-88-BIBLE. 866-88-BIBLE.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for
Carroll Buckley.
things he says and like you can connect to them.
AM 1230 KXO.